Hey there, Heather, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Dog, and welcome you to another OOTP game of the day. Now, normally we wouldn't be playing August 30th because it was supposed to be an off day for everyone to play, to not do any games. However, because there were some rainouts, um, three three games, 6 teams have to play makeup games. This is one of them. The New York Yankees Legends against the Shibe 1905 A's. Ruth Rodell, the guy who they thought was mentally challenged or autistic and all that, kind of insulting to me. But anyway, he faces Eddie Pettit, who came up after a few injuries to the Yankees starting lineup. Pitching rotation. So now here's the starting lineup. Derek Jeter at short. Lou Gehrig at first, Babe Ruth in left, Joe DiMaggio in right, Freddie Williams in center, Joe Gordon will play second, Don Mattingly will DH, Yogi Berra at catcher, and Greg Nettles at third. On the other side of the coin, you have Danny Murphy at second, Miguel Cairo will play third base, Harry Davis DHs, Jim Gentile will play first, Joe Harrison left, Topsy Hartzell in center, Ozzie Schrecken Gulstad, catcher Danny Hoffman in right, and Lave Cross will play shortstop. Now this is a random stadium, and it was Kansas City Municipal Stadium. When it's a rainout, it's a stadium. It's a random stadium. So here we go. The Yankees are 108 and 38, 70 games above 500, 74% winning percentage. That's pretty impressive. First place in the division. Shibe is 59 and 87. No way they're going to make the playoffs. 49 games back. I think they're in the same division as the Yankees. I guess so. Yanks are 58 and 14 at home, 50 and 24 on the road. So on the road they're okay, but at home they're a powerhouse, 4 out of 5. Shibe much better at home. They're the home team in this one. By proxy, the Yankees have had a great year. They've had every month be less than 10 losses, except for July. But August, they're at a 21 and 5 clip. Even if they lose their next 2 games, they'll have a 750 clip. Shibe, we watched them a couple days ago take on the Cleveland Legends. They're 11 and 15 this month, so they will be below 500 after being above 500 last month. Shibe, one of the worst when it comes to home runs and walks. They don't like taking walks. They don't take home runs. Well, it's 19. Their team is made up of 1905 guys. But they were second in stolen bases in the AL. Because back in the 1900s, it was just steals. Look at the Yankees offensively. They're first in 7 categories. Second in home runs. Fourth in walks. 19 strikeouts, 32 in stolen bases. So they don't need to steal bases. Pitching-wise, they're okay in a sense. 6th in runs allowed, 7th in ERAs, 8th in starts. You're right. Shibe last in bullpen ERA, 7.3. But they don't give up many home runs. They've only got up 77, which is third best in the AL. So yeah, so Kansas City Municipal Stadium randomly got this game. We will not, of course, take a look at the other 2 games because, this is an unusual day. Now you'll be asking yourself, will the Yankees and Shibe will be featured again? Well, the Yankees for sure. September 9th in Chicago against the Red Sox. Yeah, this is definitely not the right view. I've got to, my initial camera, blimp camera. Why is it blimp? Wide load camera. No, that's the pitch camera. Wide load. Yeah, this is much better. That's a better angle. Certain stadiums have certain, yeah, I'm not going to give you action camera from a blimp. Are you nuts? So here we go from Kansas City Municipal Stadium back in the 1950s where the Kansas City A's played. Yankees have yet to lose against Shibe. Ruth Rodell will pitch 13-7. They'll face Derek Jeter. Punch out on a curveball. Rodell's 120 foot, and here comes Derek. The Iron Horse. He's out. Woohoo! On a 92-mile-per-hour fastball. Next up will be Babe Ruth. He's every year to remember. Ground ball, short to first. Are you kidding? Babe Ruth actually beat that out? Never would have guessed. Here's Jolton Joe. DiMaggio will dunk a base hit. I don't know who is that. Is that 7-Up? Oh, Ruth, why did you do that, man? Are you nuts, Ruth? Hit number 190 for DiMaggio, but Ruth is out at third base. Don't be so stupid. And you forgot the whole axiom. Do not make the third out at third base. Well, Eddie Pettit takes on the mound. Well, thrown 25 games. I think he's finally getting to start games. And a base hit for Danny Murphy on the left field line. So he's got a hit. Here comes Cairo. Cairo, ground ball. Only one play. Nope. Jeter can't do anything. Can't get Cairo even. First and second. 14-game hitting streak for Cairo. Now Harry Davis. Will he bunt? He might. Nope, he doesn't. And Petty gives him a sinker. Gentile. Gentile to center. Oh, that's Schlitzbeer. Schlitzbeer is sponsoring this game and nobody else. Williams makes the catch, and here comes Joe Harris. Harris, ground ball, easy throw. Yep. So the Yankees get out of it without any damage at all. No score. On to the second, and here comes Brady Williams. Williams hits it deep. And see ya! Oh, what? He caught it. Well, I'll be honest with you. I thought for sure it was a home run. I need to see a replay. S'il vous plaît. Because I thought that was a home run by Bernie. Because look how high it is. Look at left field. Yeah, it looked like it was over the fence. By my fault. There's Joe Gordon. Gordon ground ball 4-3. You bet. 2 down for Mattingly. And a walk. Here comes Yogi. Yogi swings it to center. Easy catch, easy catch. Fun tidbit about Kansas City Municipal Stadium. Kansas City used to host the Yankees Top Farm Club. And the Yankees would make trades with Kansas City. The Kansas City is sending over-the-hill players to Kansas City for their prospects, quote-unquote. And Major League Baseball was not too pleased with it. Here's Topsy Hartzell. Hartzell, number, throw it. He does. Here comes Ozzie. Ozzie ground ball 6-3. Yes, sir. Judge for Hoffman. Hoffman, right underneath the glove of Mr. Garrick. So base hit for Hoffman. And now they've crossed the number 9 hitter. He goes. And Hoffman will be safe. But a mistake with that throw by Berra. So stolen base and advance to third out of E2. Hoffman at third, 2 outs. But they need a hit. Leif Cross will deliver. Yes, he does. So Leif Cross made it the number 9 hitter. It works. A single for Cross. That's his 35th RBI. And the Shive strikes first. Here comes. And Cross is going for still safe. His 10th. Here's Murphy. And a ball. Pettit walks him. First and second for Miguel Cairo. Cairo ground ball to third. Just for the first. They get it to second, but he does get the out. So it works. The Shives are up 1-0. Here comes Nettles. Nettles. Floater. Someone's got to get it. He's got it. That's being Murphy. 1 out, and here comes Jeter. Jeter floats it to right field. And caught by Hoffman. Weird stadium. Here's Garrick. Strike 3, but the ball gets away from the catcher. So it is a strikeout and a wild pitch. Will that hurt them? Maybe. Ruth to left field and caught. That wild pitch did not cost them dearly in the Yankees. Strained again. Here comes Harry Davis. Harry Davis will dunk it to left field. And a base hit. That's his 160th hit. Here comes Gentile. Runner goes. And he will be safe. Davis, the 67th stolen base for Harry Davis to DH. Here's Gentile. Gentile ground ball to the wrong side of the infield. That would have been nice if it was to the right side because the runner moved third. Here comes Harris. Ground ball, shortstop to first. Yes. He does his job. Davis to third. And now here's Hartzell. Hartzell trying to make it 2-0, but it won't happen. They make the catch. Great play. It's 1-0. On to the fourth. And Joe DiMaggio. To the plate. DiMaggio. Okay, well, 5-3. Yeah. And here comes Freddie Williams. Punch out on a changer. And now here's Joe Gordon. Got him again. Man, this guy's a good, scary good Waddell. He was a good strikeout pitcher in his day. It's 1-0 for Shive. Here's Ozzie. Second goes to right field. Dunk in. That's heading for the wall. And he'll get a double out of it. That is his 17th double. Right around second for Hoffman. Hoffman. Someone catch it. Jeter says, I got it. It would have been popped up in the infield. Anyway, here's cross. They've crossed the right field. Did he make the catch? DiMaggio does make the catch. He's fine. Here's Murphy. Right to Mr. Garrick. Still 1-0 shy. Waddell's got 5 strikeouts, 65 pitches. Here's Manley. Manley loops it. Ozzie's gonna get it. I don't give it to Cross. Here comes Yogi. Yogi swings it to right field and caught by Hoffman. Here's Nettles. Got him. Another strikeout fastball. 6 strikeouts for Waddell, and he's keeping the Yankees in check. Manny Pettit must be very angry at himself. He's got Cairo next. Cairo will dunk it, and that's going to head for the doubles. Hallie. So Mikael Cairo's got a double. Now, everyone's like, why is Mikael Cairo on the 1905 Philly? Hey. Well, given the fact that them and the 1905 Giants didn't have enough backup players in case of injury and all that, some of the teams decided to give players to those guys like that they weren't going to use. So Cairo's got a double, and here comes Harry Davis. Harry Davis swings it to center, and the catchable it is. Are they tagging up for the runner with third? Nope. They respect Birdie's arm. Gentile, base hit, and you'll probably get another run. Safe. So Gentile gets an RBI. It's 2-0 shy. Man, oh man. Next pitch to center field, and easy catch by Williams. Bernie. Here's Hartzell. And a ground ball out. But Shibe scored another one on the board. It's 2-0. Waddell knows to run a lot of pitches, but he's got 6 strikeouts. Make that 7. A change-up strikeout. Who's on fire today? Here's Garrick. Garrick ground ball. Easy play. Here's Ruth. Ruth 4-3. Oh, he took too much time on that ball. What a mistake by Murphy. He should have just flipped it. E4, and Ruth is on second. Brutal mistake. Now they're going to warm up some guys. Well, they don't really have much of a bullpen. That's the problem. Here's DiMaggio. DiMaggio will make him pay. That will head to the corner. That big error cost him, and he's got a double, 2-1. Now the Yankees are cooking. Yeah, they're cooking. Here comes Williams. Williams ground ball, 5-3. Got him. But Waddell, I think Waddell's told that as long as you have the lead, you're going to stay on. Here's Shunkin Ross. Ground ball, 5-3 on the scoreboard. Yes, sir. Pettit. A little nervous. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman, ground ball. Easy, boys. Easy. Garrick does. 2-4. Pettit. For Cross. Cross right to Garrick. So Pettit hasn't lost the plot himself. It's 2-1. Waddell's thrown 94 pitches. Joe Gordon's 0 for 2. So, yeah, they're going to let him pitch. Gordon to center and caught by Hartzell. I think they're a little nervous, but anyway, Don Mattingly swings it to center, and where's that ball going? Into the glove it will for Hartzell. Down for Yogi Berra. Yogi swings and hits it to center and caught again. Yep, beautiful. Unbelievable. How good Ruble Dow could be. 2-1. All right, 2-1. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes Danny Murphy. Murphy, Nubber, Pettit, easy throw. Yes. And now here's Cairo. Ground ball. Garrick will wait for Pettit. 2 down, and here comes Davis. And a walk. Ooh. I thought it was a strike 3 for his second. Pettit's getting close to the 90 pitch mark himself, so they will go with Rigetti Spaghetti is going to warm up, and it'll be Gossage. Yeah. So here we go. Runner goes. And safe. Davis makes it 68 stolen bases. Second of the day. Here comes the pitch. Ball 4. Pettit's losing his magic. Another walk. And here comes Harris. Harris, will he make a pay? Floater base hit. Then it's 3-1. An RBI single for Harris. Now the Yankees are in trouble. Here's Hartzell. Well, he got him. So that probably might be the last pitch for the Yankee starter. 3-1. Waddell wants to keep pitching, and I wouldn't blame him one bit. Nettles. The center and caught. It hurts. I mean, why not? Jeter got him again. That's its 8th whiff of the day. Here comes Lou. Lou ground ball. So Waddell has thrown 8 solid innings. It's 3-1. I think now you'll warm up your closer just in case something BS happens. Myers will warm up too. Here's Ozzie. Ozzie right to Jeter. Now, will Pettit stay in the game? I wouldn't. No, you know what? You're in the bottom of the 8th. Ground ball. If he got into trouble, I think you got to yank him. Yeah, I think he's like, well, down 2. He'll go down with a chip. Cross 6-3 on the scoreboard. So Shaw will have to settle for 3 runs unless something weird happens in the top of the 9th. Babe Ruth will lead off. Ruth trying to float one to center. Oh, right across. 1 down, and here comes DiMaggio. 2 for 3, though. He's got the only RBI for the New York Yankees. DiMaggio, that's trouble. That's going to head for the corner. That might be a double for DiMaggio. It is. So Joe DiMaggio has done his job. That is his second double of the day, 36. And Bernie's coming to the plate. And they're going to yank him. Yep. They're going to go with Mantle. You're down by 2. What else? 125 pitches, 3-1. Got Gordon coming up after. But Mantle can swing the bat. That's the problem. As bad as it is, you've got to go with your closer. I mean, you never know what Ohala could do. What? Not that. So now Mantle's got a better chance. He has 2 saves. Mantle ground ball. They're going to let the run score. That's at 3-2, and the bases will be empty. That's a smart move. And Joe Gordon is going to be taken out of the game, and in the hot hand of Tony Lazzari will come in. Hopefully, he's the hero. Now, ball 5-3 on the scorecard. You bet. That's it. And somehow, in some way, the shy 1905 A's have knocked off the Yankees 3-2 today. That's the first time they've beaten the Yankees this year. Unbelievable. This team is now only 27 games below 500, but can you believe it? Ruth Waddell, well, he threw 125 pitches, striking out 8, but that's a win. A win's a win. And the Yankees only got 4 hits off Shive today. 3 of them by DiMaggio. Can you imagine? DiMaggio got 3 of the 4 hits. Babe Ruth was the only other guy to get a hit. Waddell and by proxy, Ohala just kept him off the scoreboard. Pettit finally loses this year. I don't believe it. I just don't. Waddell is named the first star. Carl Hubble for what he did against Flushing in a 1-0 win. He's the second star, and the third star is Noah Syndergaard. So what a pitcher's duel between San Fran and Flushing. Bill Terry hit a home run in the first inning, and then everyone else just gave up. Serious. Brian Wilson is 42nd save. The other game, the 1916 Phillies won 4-3. They're now won 64 games. Peter Alexander beat Francis with McQuillan the save. So that's it for August 30th. August 31st, we'll have lots of afternoon action. The game of the day will be in the American League, Oakland and the Angels. And that will be a afternoon game, I hope. Will it be an afternoon game? Yep, it'll be a 5 o'clock Eastern time start. Eddie Plank versus Dean Chance. So San Diego going to the postseason, yeah, but I think there was no other stories. Yeah, no other stories. We're going to take a look at the standings. We're going to look at the pennant chase and all that. So the Yankees are 10.5 up on Boston. The magic number to clinch the division is 6. I don't know why they have 15 and Boston has 16. I guess Boston has a doubleheader or something coming up soon. I think they do. Now, if you look at the Yankees in Boston, the Yankees have one decent pitcher to face in the next 5 games, and that's Eparixi in the finale. It's the 1916 Phillies. Their average percentage of the remaining schedule 455, so they have an easier schedule than Boston with a 506. And they had to face 3 good pitchers in Houston. They got to face Don Wilson, J.R. Richard, and Larry Durker all in a row. On home turf, mind you. In the AL Central, the Tigers lead by 8 over the Twins, match number 8. They have 15 left, so does the Twins. The Tigers don't really face a key guy. The 59 Dodgers are one of the worst teams, so the Tigers will have something. Roy Halladay, when they go to Toronto, they'll have to face Doc Holliday, but yeah, the Twins look okay. They've won 7 straight, but the Tigers have just been that dominant. Yankees have lost 2 straight. Boston's 97 and 49. I have to write that down because I have somebody who is interested in all that. All right, so 16 for Boston Tigers. The Twins, well, they have some easy, beatable pitchers on home turf against the 24 Senators. They don't have to face Walter Johnson, though. The AL West, the Angels only lead Oakland by 3. So, yeah. Oakland's got a better schedule. The win percentage of their remaining schedule is 520. But they do face help. Angels and A's have to face each other. Angels can be 6 up with 12 to play. But they have to sweep the A's. So, as it stands, it'll be Chance, Messersmith, and Lackey for the Angels. Plank, Hudson, Chief Bender for Oakland. John Lackey's been pretty good. He's looking for win number 20. After that, the Angels have to go face the 62 Seals in San Francisco. Juan Marichal and Jack Sanford. Oakland, on the other hand, will come back home to face the 86 Angels with Candelario and McCaskill. AL North, the White Sox lead Cleveland by 3 games. The White Sox have 15 left, so did Cleveland. The White Sox actually have the remaining schedule 534, but the White Sox their schedule will be tougher near the end. Cleveland's 460s. Cleveland's got the easier schedule. The White Sox face the 80 Colts and the 84 Padres. Teams are flirting with contraction, so the White Sox might be okay. Well, Cleveland's won 9 straight, and they get the 91 Twins. Paul Abbott. Well, they get one decent pitcher, and then they got to go to Houston. So, anyway, the AL wild card, Oakland, Cleveland, Minnesota, and Boston would all clinch right now. But the thing is, there's a 5-game gap between Boston and Seattle, so 5.5. Seattle have to deal with the Blue Jays, and it's not going to be easy. Steve Wells and Hankin for Seattle. Texas is also in the chase. They have a decent more. Billy O'Dell is going to be decent, but other than that, they might be okay. The Orioles, well, they're not too panicky. They got lucky stuff. Houston, Toronto. Tiebreak games are not simulated. They're not tiebreaking games. Whatever. Okay, so the NL East, the Phillies lead the Mets by 8 with 15 to play, so they're in decent position. They do have to face a couple of key pitchers with the 09 Yankees and the Arlington team with Jabba Chamberlain and Ogando. The Mets have an easier schedule. They have to face Ray Sadecki and Will Ledesma combined 4-28. So they've got it easy. Against the 06 Tigers, they gotta make things happen with the Mets. Pittsburgh, Milwaukee's 11 back with 15 to play. Pittsburgh will have kind of an easy schedule. The 86 Astros and then the 2009 Yankees. They have the Dave Malenke, who's 2-21. The Brew Crew, as you see here, the Brew Crew, well, they're going to have some tough times with the Braves because the Braves have Glavine and Spawn facing them. So Milwaukee will have to really dig deep. The NL West, San Diego 6 up with 15 to play. And they might have a problem with Schilling, but I think they'll be okay against Flushing. Los Angeles will have to deal with the Marlins, and they've got some good pitching. San Francisco says that, well, the Giants legend said, hey, you know what? I think they'll be okay against the 2005 White Sox. North Washington leads Cincy only by 2 with 15 games left. Washington does have to deal with Kennedy and Herron. So Arizona could be a big massive thing. Cincy's got a better percentage of winning schedule. And they don't really have any good pitchers to face. So Cincy might be okay. A wild card as of right now, Dodgers, Giants, Mets, and Marlins. Although the Marlins have half a game lead on the Reds, they do have a game in hand. Braves are 1.5 back. Milwaukee 2.5 back. St. Louis 3.5 back. So the Marlins keep on winning, and they're trying to get into that wild card somehow, in some way. See the percentages and all of that. So that's what I got. So take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.